Our universe is very mysterious and beyond our imagination. Sometimes it is unpredictable also. Our technology is unveiling a very small percentage of our universe. A major portion of mystery still remained as untold and unpredictable. Hello guys, welcome to our channel, ManaTech. In this video, we discuss about the largest star explosion will occur in 2022. Let's unveil the mystery together. A powerful and bright star explosion is known as a supernova. The fleeting astronomical occurrence takes place either when a white dwarf is set off into uncontrolled nuclear fusion or during the latter phases of the development of a big star. The original object, known as the progenitor, either disintegrates completely or falls into a neutron star or black hole. Before fading over the course of several weeks or months, the peak optical luminosity of a supernova can be similar to that of an entire galaxy. Stellar collisions are incredibly uncommon occurrences. Our best estimates indicate that such events only take place in globular clusters once every 10,000 years in our galaxy. Astronomers have only lately been able to witness such mergers because of continual advancements in instrumentation and technology. No one has ever seen this phenomenon in action before. However, that might be about to alter. A binary star system that'll probably unite and explode in 2022, according to research from a team from Calvin College in Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is a significant discovery because it'll enable scientists to view the first ever star merger and explosion. Furthermore, they assert that observers on Earth will be able to see this explosion with their own eyes. The results were presented during the American Astronomical Society's 229th meeting, or AAS. This binary pair will combine in around 6 years, according to research presented by Professor Lawrence Mullner and his team in a talk titled "A Precise Prediction of a Stellar Merger and Red Nova Outburst." They assert that this incident will result in a bright flash of light that'll eclipse all other stars in the night sky. Since 2013, Professor Mullner and his colleagues, who include students from the Apache Point Observatory and the University of Wyoming, have been observing this binary star system, known as KIC 9832227. When Karen Kinamuchi, an astronomer from the Apache Point Observatory, presented findings concerning the star's brightness changes at a conference in 2013, it aroused his curiosity about the star. This raised concerns regarding the precise star system and issue, including whether or not it was a pulsar or a binary pair. Professor Mullner and his colleagues came to the conclusion that the star was a contact binary, a form of a binary star where the two stars are near enough to share an atmosphere after making their own measurements using the Calvin Observatory. This reminded me of earlier studies done on the V1309 Scorpii binary star system, another binary star system. This binary pair likewise shared an atmosphere, and as time went on, their orbital period continued to shorten until they suddenly collided and erupted in 2008. They started testing to see if KIC 9832227 behaved similarly, since they thought it would suffer a similar destiny. Making spectroscopic observations was the initial stage to determine whether the existence of a companion star could account for their findings. The next step was to calculate the orbital period of the pair to check if it was in fact decreasing with time, which would suggest that the stars were approaching one another. In 2015, Professor Mullner and his team came to the conclusion that the stars would eventually collide, culminating in a red nova, a type of stellar explosion. They originally predicted that this would happen between 2018 and 2020, but they have recently set the time frame for 2022. Additionally, they predicted that the light burst it would create would be powerful enough to be seen from Earth. The star will be seen as a component of Cygnus's constellation and will appear as an extra star in the well-known Northern Cross star pattern. This is a historic case since no astronomer has ever been able to accurately predict when and where a star collision would occur in the past. Additionally, this discovery is extremely important because it deviates from the norm in terms of how discoveries are made. Smaller research institutes and universities have historically not taken the lead in making these kinds of discoveries, and student-teacher teams have also not had the opportunity to do so. Mullner and his co-workers will closely watch KIC 9832227 throughout the year in a variety of wavelengths. This will be accomplished with the aid of the Very Large Array, or VLA, in the NROA, the Infrared Telescope Facility at Mauna Kea of NASA, and the XMM Newton satellite of the European Space Agency. The radio, infrared, and X-ray radiation from the star will be examined by these observatories in that order. According to Mullner, amateur astronomers should be able to track the pair's orbital timing and brightness fluctuations, and if the forecasts made by him and his team come true, the breathtaking light show will be visible to every student, stargazer, and passerby in the Northern Hemisphere. Stay tuned for more details, as this is certain to be a once-in-a-lifetime occasion. The fact that a documentary movie about this important discovery has also been made is remarkable. The steps Professor Molnar and his team took to make this groundbreaking discovery are described in Sam Smart's documentary Luminous, in which he is a communication art and sciences professor at Calvin. The red nova as it occurs in 2022 will also be seen in the documentary, which will appear at some point in 2023. In space, the nova is still ringing. The research sheds new light on the composition of our solar system, star death, and the development of the universe. The nova has other peculiar qualities besides its speed. The energy and light that's released pulse as well, much like a ringing bell. There is a wobble that can be seen in X-rays and visible light waves every 501 seconds. After a year, it's still present and expected to last even longer. The scientists also noted a peculiar wind as they watched the material that the nova was ejecting. It might depend on where the white dwarf and its companion star are located. The material flow into space that surrounds the system, which was located in the constellation of Hercules, appears to be being shaped by them. Its location under a black sky in the east when dusk falls after sunset is quite convenient. It is consequently visible everywhere in the world because this places it less than 17 degrees north of the celestial equator. Is this the origin of our solar system? Novae can provide us with crucial knowledge about our solar system and potentially the entire cosmos. Though they only discover roughly 10 during the time, scientists believe the Milky Way galaxy hosts between 30 and 60 every year. The majority are hidden by interstellar dust. When a white dwarf goes nova, it seasons the surrounding space with fresh material by gathering and modifying matter. It plays a significant role in the space-time cycle of matter. New star systems will eventually be formed from the components that novae discharge. The formation of our solar system as a result of such occurrences ensures that Earth is more than just a hunk of carbon. Professor Starfield claims that scientists are constantly looking for clues about the origins of the chemical elements that make up the solar system and how it came to be. They will learn a lot from this nova, including how much lithium was produced by the explosion. They can say with some degree of assurance that a significant amount of the lithium present on Earth today came from these explosions. A white dwarf star can gain mass with each cycle if any of the stuff it has accumulated during its lifetime is not completely destroyed by a nova explosion. Eventually, this would make it unstable, and the white dwarf might produce a Type 1a supernova, one of the universe's brightest explosions. Standard candles are Type 1a supernova because they all achieve the same brightness level. According to Professor Charles Woodward, we can see ordinary candles throughout the entire cosmos because they're so bright. We can inquire about the universe's acceleration or its overall three-dimensional structure by observing how the brightness of light varies. Amateurs made the discovery. Additionally, novae can shed more light on the poorly understood process of star evolution in binary systems. They serve as virtual laboratories where researchers can test theoretical ideas and observe nuclear physics in action. The nova surprised the astronomy community. Scientists didn't see it until Seiji Ueda, a Japanese amateur astronomer, found and reported it. Modern technologies and citizen scientists both have growing significance in the science of astronomy. Other kinds of telescopes can no longer observe the nova mentioned in the research notes of the American Astronomical Society because it's too dim. However, due to its large aperture and cutting-edge scanners, the Large Binocular Telescope can still keep an eye on it. And that's all about today's video. What's your opinion about the star explosion occurring in 2022? Let's know in the comments section below.